Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Club Marylands for the 24-25 Champion of Club Champions Singles. We're up to the round of 32 for the women. And we have Natasha van Eldik representing Raymond Terrace, taking on Rosemary Todner of Wiseman Park, Wollongong City. Rosemary has first use of the mat. First bowl on its way down now. Good weight by Rosemary. Just a little on the tight side. Tasha's opening bowl in behind, around about a metre or so. Wiseman Park in northern suburb of Wollongong, immediately below the Wollongong Hospital. Rosemary corrected across a little. Tasha's overcorrected her weight significantly. Rosemary holding at least one. Decides to change over to the backhand side with Tasha's bowl short on that forehand side. She got a little glance off her own and sit on Natasha's first bowl. She's probably holding three at the moment. Natasha also opting to play the backhand side. Still just that bit short though. Rosemary holding probably three shots here. Opts to switch back to the forehand. Got a very tight line again. Wants to miss Natasha's bowl. And does so. Oh, I don't know if that one's got into count. So Natasha also switches to that forehand side. Just going to run in. Close, but might still be a couple to Rosemary here. Fairly scrappy start. One shot, Rosemary Todner. Natasha down again. Just going to be a little bit through with her opening bowl. Rosemary just pulled up a fraction short. So we are in action with the round of 32 for the women and the round of 64 for the men. We have matches being played at Cabramatta, Marylands, St John's Park and Mount Lewis this morning and this afternoon. Tomorrow we narrow that down to being here at Marylands. Natasha draws shot with her second bowl. Rosemary just a little bit on the wide side with that one. And good correction there from Natasha, finding a range now. Rosemary gets a little edge and runs through. And draws a third. So 3 shots, and Maureen's lost one of her paddles. Good start from Natasha. Hello, Rosemary Todner. What a good answer. She's just a little through with her second bowl. Rosemary Todner gets a little glance and runs through. Another good bowl. Eldik should be looking to arrive down to this shot bowl. Would be happy to turn in and trail the jack, sit the bowl, either one. Got the sit right onto the jack. Rosemary looking for a similar bowl to Natasha just played. Just not quite got the speed. Natasha just finding out if that bowl was jack high, framing her shot on that basis. Just needed another foot or so in the running. Oh, Rosemary's going to come and have a look at the head. Got a nice shot on that forehand side to try and just turn Tasha's bowl through. May catch on her own at the back. But at worst at the back she's one down, so nice little shot there. If you can just get enough of that bowl, you might just get it past your own stay for three. Get a little sit and trail, you're probably going to get two, so well, one shot to Natasha. Well, Tasha's rolled that jack into the ditch. Well, Rosemary's moved the mat back quite a bit. Rosemary not in sight there at the moment, just hidden behind our marker. Well, Tash just going to draw across. Good home. Be close for shot there. Hard to tell. don't have a good live view either. Rosemary, though, she can make sure of this by just dropping inside Tasha's 2 bowls there. And that one will be shot. If it's only one, Natasha might even just try to arrive up to that jack, a little trail back and collect a 4. Close to being drawing shot here. Certainly got second at worst. So Wiseman Park is in the suburb of Gwynville, which you have Wollongong and North Wollongong along the coast. Gwynville is the equivalent of North Wollongong, just off the coast. Right below Wollongong Hospital. The same suburb the University of Wollongong is in. Measure at 1 by Natasha. She'll go to a 5-1 lead. Jack right to the tee. Right to the edge of the ditch, actually. Probably a little bit of spare there. Our camera is just probably aimed at 30 centimetres or so past the ditch. Good reply from Rosemary Todner. Would be fair to say that Natasha van Eldik is the raging hot favourite for this match. Certainly much better known. Won numerous state, national, international titles. Rosemary Todner, though, just going to fade past, but that's a very good bowl. Holding a couple, just in behind the jack, doesn't present a juicy target. Doesn't need to be a juicy target for Natasha, though. Little toucher. Big chance here for Rosemary Todner, though. She can play her forehand still. Just arrive up there. She's got the trail back to her own or sit that last Natasha van Eldik bowl. But not going to quite arrive. Natasha, she'll be trying to draw here. She won't mind finishing just a little bit behind. Would love to sit on the white bowl. Going to sit on the yellow and get a toucher. Made it a little tidied up. Do think she is holding one. Yeah, Maureen indicates to Rosemary that she is one down. She just needs to arrive to Tasha's last bowl. Give it a little kick. Sitting close enough to the jack that it should just roll back towards her own. Could even make two with the right contact here. The stun and run. She's very close to it. Oh, what a bowl, but I don't think she's got a result. Oh, Tasha's handed it over, though. She has got the result. Oh, Rosemary Todner with the last bowl. Played an absolute bomb. Just to touch the shot bowl. Got enough movement and kick of the jack back to her own. A reminder, we will have another match for you this afternoon. We already know one of the contestants in that match. It's the Hillsdale player of great repute, Brett Cyril Hughes. And he's waiting to see who prevails in the Battle of the Nathans. Whether it's Nathan Wise or Nathan Dawson. They're clashing in the round of 64. Brett already through to the round of 32 with a bye. So we are one match out of step now with the women and the men. So we'll be bringing you round of 32 action this morning and this afternoon. Women this morning, men this afternoon. Round of 16 women tomorrow morning. Round of 16 men. Sorry, quarterfinals tomorrow. And the Thursday morning women's final, men's final. So round of 32 today, quarterfinal tomorrow, and then final for men and women on Thursday. Oh, Rosemary Todner, one down. Can she produce another cracking shot? Just going to go underneath. That draw available for Natasha. Tasha's bowl on its way. Just looking to draw round her own to beat the white, or just come underneath. That's fine. That'll be 2. Two shots, Natasha Van Eldik. Maureen doing the right thing, waiting for the players to arrive before writing anything down. Actually, Matt's probably just 2 feet further back. Jack stops 30 centimetres or so off the ditch. Natasha with her opening bowl, little touch up. Rosemary's going to play backhand with the ability to sit that bowl. It's got the inside run in beautifully there. Natasha changes over as well. She has a little bit of intent here, looking for jack or bowl. Just going to go underneath. Good home though. Rosemary, forehand draw, probably looking to get past. It's going to be a little on the short side. I don't think that'll change Natasha's shot at all. She'll be looking to just go around that bowl, sit the shot bowl, trail back to her own. Not too much different from a previous one. She's going to be tight. Just get a glance off that short bowl. Very important now for Rosemary to get another one in that head. Tash, very attacking player, would have no issues ripping that lone white bowl out for holding 3 shots. This one, much better. Got the touch on her, dragged it to her own. So Natasha still has second. I think that last bowl's third. Natasha has fourth, fifth. Well, just hesitates on the mat. Decides to go bigger underneath. The Rosemary Todner, last bowl of this head, holding 1. Chance to draw here. Just going to pull up a little short, so it'll be 1 shot to Rosemary Todner. Rosemary going to play the forehand draw, the opening bowl of this end. Doesn't look to quite have the required speed or grass. Oh, Natasha. A little bit of running on that. It's quite well through. It's 2 metres plus. Rosemary's opening bowl. Probably a good metre and a half short. Second one's a good correction. It's probably 15 centimetres or so shy of the jack. And so Natasha, she'll play the forehand still, looking to just get around that bowl. And she'll be just looking to draw here. Making sure she arrives. Just touched the shot bowl and ran away. Well, didn't see a disappointed reaction from Rosemary after she let that bowl go. She knew she hadn't quite given it the right combinations. Well short, well wide. Well, Tash not happy after letting that one go either. And there's the reason why. She's going to go underneath the head. Rosemary a chance to add to her count. She's going to crash into her own short bowl. So Natasha's got multiple seconds here. She might be tempted to have a little run at this shot bowl, try and get it clean, or even out of bounds and punch the jack back. She's going quick. Will be one more to Rosemary Todner. Seven 4 here in favour of Rosemary. Rosemary. She's going to be short again with this one. There. Good metre and a half, 2 metres short. Natasha looking to lose a bit more than a metre. That one's definitely shot. I think it might be 2. So Rosemary looking for a couple of metres on her first 2 bowls. Looks to have corrected pretty well. Yep, that one will be shot. That's a toucher, well bowled. Well, Rosemary Todner has shown that she's not going to give up this match without a fight. Not showing any signs of really being overawed by playing, well, only much a legend of the game at this time. Won all 4 New South Wales state championships in the 1 year. Not many people can lay a claim to doing that even at club level. Decent effort here. That's going to be 2. Great bowls. We might see a little bit of an attack here from Natasha. Well, she's missed a couple of aggressive runs, just wound it back a bit, but not going to come back as quickly as she would have hoped. 7-6. Oh, it's decent opening from Rosemary Todner again. She's certainly making Natasha work for this match so far. 7-6 in favour of Natasha. Just feel Natasha's probably just a little on the rusty side. Just doesn't seem to be finding her combination of weight and grass as well as we would expect from such a well-achieved bowler. Well, a little bit short from Rosemary Todner, but it does count. Natasha's missing long more than often, so that's always a good sign. You're better off to miss to the long side than short. Commentary curse though. I'm going to drop this one just a little short across the head. Rosemary looking to add another counter. little trepidatious look there. She's just crashed into Rosemary Todner's bowl, turned it up for another counter. Rosemary's chance to draw a third. She's rather well framed up as well. And it's another one in that area. Expect Natasha to get into that head. Just been a little scratchy with the form at the moment. Giving this one a chance to score though. Going to need the jack. This goes through. It's going to miss everything. I think this is going to be a count of 3 and Rosemary Todner to go to the lead. Yep, marker Maureen Randall holds 3 paddles up. So it is just that. Rosemary Todner, it's another good opening bowl. Does sit jack high though, gives Natasha the chance just to play a confident draw, come up to the head and get that result. There's no reason though that Rosemary Todner can't play similar bowl, but she opts to play the backhand side. Got to arrive. Well, Natasha's playing the forehand again. She'll try to play pretty similar. Slightly tight line to get inside that Rosemary Todner bowl. Yep, down to her own. Rolls it up to the jack. Does present a little bit of a target. Rosemary's going to stick to the backhand side. Does need to arrive with this, and looks like she's done it pretty well. Is just going to pull up a fraction short. Natasha will follow her own bowl down again. Wouldn't mind arriving to her outside bowl and just rolling it behind the jack. Even drifting across inside that last Rosemary Todner bowl, but, well, that's short as well. It might have just forced Rosemary Todner to change over to the other side of the green. Well, she's just knocked Tasha's bowl back. Think she might have even got second shot out of that. Natasha can still play a forehand and look to arrive. Nothing left to play after this one, so she does just arrive with a foot of weight to her own bowl, kick the jack back, she can make a 3. I don't know if she's going to be brave enough to push that. She might just try to dead draw. Does look like a fairly safe line. Wants to get past the white ball. Not going to get past it. I think it is just the one shot to Natasha van Eldik. One paddle held up. Natasha changes the tactics. She goes to the back of the rink. Matt's on the tee. Jack heading for the tee at the other end. Well, not far off maximum distance. It's Rosemary Todner of Wiseman Park leading 9 shots to 8 over Natasha van Eldik, Raymond Terrace here in the round of 32 for the women of the 24-25 Bowls New South Wales Champion of Club Champions Singles. We're coming to you live on the Bowls New South Wales YouTube channel from Club Marylands. We also have matches at Cabramatta, Cabramatta Diggers, Mount Lewis and St John's Park. Sorry, we don't have any matches at Cabramatta Diggers today. Oi. Let's press the right button for you. Natasha just through. Rosemary Todner, Wiseman Park. Well, she's stuck with Natasha van Eldik so far. Longer length, might have just found her out at the moment. Oh, Tash draws another shot. Important bowl here for Rosemary Todner. She leads 9-8. Down at least 2 at the moment. Needs to get one close. Well, that's probably third shot. But still plenty of room for Natasha van Eldik. She can draw forehand around that bowl. It's going to be safe line wide. Oh, don't know if Rosemary sent this one enough either. It's just going to fade short. So I think it's still 2 for Natasha van Eldik. She'll just put her into the lead. Natasha, Matt back again. Not quite as long this time. Not quite 2 metres short, maybe 1.5, 1.75. It's a good opening bowl from Natasha. Good effort from Rosemary. It's behind. Natasha won't try to change too much. Wants this to keep running, and it will right down. I'll be happy to get that one past. It's not sitting right beside. It's in the trail area as well. I think she's just pinched the grass a little bit with this one. Wants this to get in. Oh, it's 3 shots. They say Natasha's not real happy to have pulled the grass across with that one. Rosemary's opted to go backhand. She's got the glance on the outside of Natasha's last bowl and ran past. Oh, Natasha drawing for a 4th shot. Was 2 last end. Maureen's put those 2 on the board. Just a little bit on the short side. I don't think that one counts. Rosemary has switched back to the forehand side. Just got the edge and ran through again, so that'll be a further count of 3 to Natasha. Yep, 3 shots. All right, Matt back to the tee again. Okay, around about a metre off the ditch. A metre off the tee, metre off maximum. Tasha's opening bowl, 1 foot or so short. Might be a good guide for Rosemary. He's run in. It's slightly overcorrected. It's going to run to the narrow side. If you are looking for scores from the other games, we do have our scrolling scoreboard running through. On the bottom, we do have, looks like one venue that hasn't quite got them started as yet. Great bowl from Tash. A great bowl from Rosemary, but just runs past. Natasha drawing for a second shot, just wants to get around. This one looks to be a little under on both counts of grass and weight. Might prove to be a little bit of a nuisance though for Rosemary Todner. Does not want to crash into Tash, not going to. One further shot. So 14-9. The score our marker is put up as well. Good start from Natasha van Eldik, but Rosemary Bodner, that's a good reply. Natasha, she's going to play a backhand. Chance here to sit the shot bowl or to trail the jack. Wants the jack clean. It's going to be underneath the line for that. Very good attempt though. And weight control, really good. Good home. So Natasha still trying to draw that backhand side. Has got a bit more grass this time. Rosemary Todner's second bowl finished in a great home. Right in the line for the trail. She's going to crash onto her own. Gets a little fortunate by pushing it into Natasha's bowl. Tash, very tight line with this one. It's going to go underneath as well. Chance for Rosemary Todner to draw a third here. Two shots, I think. Well, toucher from Natasha. Great bowl from Tash. Rosemary Todner Wants to get through her own bowls. Just going to run past. Tash looking to draw another shot. Just going forehand. Wants to get underneath Rosemary Todner's bowl. Not quite. Just hasn't given it quite enough speed. Tash holding one. Ball's just going to run up. That'll be the second shot. Tash should be adding a third one here. Yep, that'll be 3 shots. Slightly loose head, but yeah, there's sort of heads there where you get big counts and it makes a difference in the game. Rosemary wants this to straighten off Tasha's bowl, and she's got the little edge and it's fallen in. Well, a little bit of luck, but I think Natasha will be trying to push that bowl through. She's gone big at it and doesn't get the luck. Natasha did get 2 last end. A little bit of luck for Rosemary Todner. Can she just compound on that and draw one in? No, she can't. It'll be 1 to Rosemary. Well, Tash nicely down. Draws a toucher. Natasha, chance to add a second shot here to complete this end. So one shot to Natasha. She's going to change up the mat placement again. Just feels Rosemary probably has got used to the longer length end. Good start from Natasha. Rosemary Todner. How does she handle the change of length? She's played fairly well throughout this game. Trails 17-12 in this women's champion of club champion singles round of 32 match. Men's round of 64 on at the moment. We'll have a men's round of 32 this afternoon. The winner of the Nathan clash, Nathan Wise and Nathan Dawson. Waiting for them in the round of 64 is Brett Hughes of Hillsdale. Natasha holding one at this stage. Marie Todner. Chance to get back in. A little bit overplayed. Natasha will forehand draw. Just wants to add another counter here. I think that'll be just into the count. Yeah, Maureen Randall, our marker, indicates to the question asked by Rosemary that it is 2 down. So to play a forehand. She can trail the jack to her own bowl. I think she's actually drawn the shot with that one. So Natasha's last bowl of this end. She's going to get down to something. Got the jack right back to her own. Very well played. 2 shots to Natasha now. Rosemary Todner, 2 down. Probably going to have to try and draw on the forehand. Well, very tight line here. Will be 2 to Natasha. Two shots. A little question about whether that roll is long enough. Any doubts, call the umpire. As soon as this bowl's delivered, though, cannot question the length now. To be fair, I think Rosemary was happy that it was long enough. Just underweight from Tash to start with. Oh, a bit short and wide from Rosemary Todner. Tash, decent start. Maybe not the winners at the moment. Rosemary going to collect the outside of Tasha's bowl and run out. Not sure, she might have got second out of that. Well, Tash trails the jack back. It's definitely 1 now. Rosemary Todner, attacking line here, wants to get under that one and down to the jack. Just going to split the shot bowl and the jack, run behind. Well, Natasha can repeat her third effort. Be very close. That's what she's done. Holding 2. Rosemary. Don't know if she's going to get around Tasha's short bowl there. Well, she might have even pumped it up to be a third shot. a measure for it. Was 3. To marker will update our main scoreboard in just a moment. Check to make sure we've got an agreement with what the rink scoreboard says. $22.12. Yep. So Natasha's on the springboard. Dominated the back half of this game. Rosemary certainly put the fight to her in the opening parts of this game, but Tasha's class has just shone through. She's mixed up the end lengths and got the better of the back half so far. That is a great answer from Rosemary Todner. Trails the jack for a shot. Still 6 bowls to come this end though. Natasha just misses. Be good second shot just in behind. Rosemary needs to make sure she gets another one in that head, preferably beating Natasha's bowl behind. Oh, Tash not mucking around here. Got rid of one. Oh, Rosemary Todner really does need to add another one again. They're going to fall short, so Tash she can sit that bowl through and stay. She'll be holding the 3 she needs to get victory. Well, she's not worrying about the staying. She's just going, but it's going to be under the line required. So Rosemary Todner will score this end, barring disaster with this bowl. Well, she gets her own up and over. I don't think it's gone up enough to get shot. Live view through the window here suggests no. One shot to Rosemary. Rosemary Todner. On back to the medium sort of length ends. And leave the first one short. Great bowl from Tash though. Draws one in. Just a reminder that there are a number of state association events entries open at the moment. Mixed pairs qualifying will be played 1st and 2nd of November. The winners there will qualify to go on to play in the state championship finals. Over 40s pairs qualifying 2nd and 3rd of August. Winners there will play in the state finals at Yamba later this year. And rookie singles and pairs open now. A reminder, the rookies pairs close after the singles qualifying is played. That gives the chance for those who haven't found a partner for the pairs to talk to the other people at the singles, and the rookies one event where you're not required to be from the same club, just the same region. Rosemary Todner just drops a little bit on the short side. Tash holding two. I think she'll swap to the backhand or stay on the backhand. Try and just get down, get another counter. Players just trying to get a bit of grip, turning the mat upside down. A little bit of dampness around. It was very foggy here this morning again. Fairly good dew. The fuzzy side of the mat up. Seems to just be a bit more stable under the feet, and Tash won't play a last bowl. That one's going to fade underneath. Should be holding three. She'll quite happily say, that's three, I'm not playing the last. We'll shake hands. So Natasha van Eldik successful in this round of 32 match of the Women's Champion of Champions singles. We'll be back again later today with the men's round of 32 match. Winner of Nathan Wise, Nathan Dawson, taking on Brett Hughes. But until then, it's goodbye for now.